What's up guys, Joe here. So about 2 years ago when I moved out here to Oregon, I had an opportunity to start detailing some semi-trucks. Now I don't have a lot of experience detailing these trucks, but I've learned a lot of things since I've had the opportunity to start, and man, these trucks are pretty awesome. And now that we have the auto body shop, we can actually start doing some auto body and painting on these trucks. And so I just got done talking with my client Mike. He's got a few trucks that he wants us to do, so hey, let's see if we can't make these trucks look good as well. Alright guys, so for this truck, we're going to take care of all the rock chips that are on the fenders. There's a ding in the hood that we'll take care of, as well as taking all the gold striping and logos off. There's 2 dents that are in the sleeper that Pop will take care of, and then we'll color match everything. There's 2 different colors on this truck, a lighter brown and a darker brown, so it should be pretty fun. Overall, this is a nice truck. It's got 1.4 million miles on it, so it should look killer by the time we're done with it. So Pop's gonna start sanding down the fenders. He's gonna take them down to metal, we'll repair the rock chips, and then we'll prime them before paint. While Pops is working on that, I'm gonna go ahead and start taking the logos and the gold leaf off. In this case scenario, since the stripes and the logo are hand painted, I'm gonna start with a 1500 grit sanding disc and go to sand away all of this first before going to the next step, which will be buffing and polishing. Now Pop is going to use a J-hook to get behind the metal. He's going to work the metal to the point where it takes the original shape. The goal is to repair the area without using a lot of body filler. Now I'm working on taking the hand-painted gold leaf stripes off using a rubber eraser wheel. As killer as these stripes are, they're faded and cracked in many areas, so removing it will be the better look. Now once Pop has moved all the metal around, he'll weld his holes and do a skim coat of filler. Before it completely dries, he'll use a grater to skim the surface before sanding and blending in the area. Alright, I'm going to start working on the interior of the semi-truck. Now usually when I get these trucks, they're pretty dirty, and this one is especially dirty. So I'm going to de-trash everything, and then I'll probably degrease everything, and then maybe even a steam clean on this one, so stay tuned. Okay, so first I'll start with the degreasing, and when I degrease, I use Power Clean diluted in a spray bottle. The best thing to do is just kind of soak the whole door down, just let it sit for just a second. I'm going to use a scrub brush that's attached to my drill just to kind of speed the process up. I'm going to go over it once or twice depending on how much dirt actually comes off. In some of these trucks, you got to do it a few times in order to get that gunk and that filth off. And then I'll follow with a steam clean just to make sure everything is squeaky clean. A good idea when you're cleaning these big old trucks is to get a steam cleaner out. You got all these different gauges and all these different vents. It's the best way to get in there and clean in between all these different areas. So that's what I'll do. Now granted, I should be wearing a mask while I steam clean this, but this was at the start of the COVID issue and all masks and all gloves were hard to find. Even my suppliers were like, dude, there's nothing, you gotta wait a little while. So unfortunately, go figure. Okay, so now that I got the interior cleaned up and Pop is just about ready to paint, we've mixed our color that we're gonna spray. I didn't get a lot of footage of Pop talking about how he mixes everything. I promise in my next video, I'll have a little bit more detailed information on how he kind of does what he does. Pop has been doing this for so long that he just naturally kind of knows how much to put in. And so as a learning experience for something that I want to learn, I will hopefully be able to try to teach you guys if that's something you guys are interested in. Alright guys, well the truck's pretty much done. Client's on his way to come pick it up, so I figured I'd do a once over around it so you guys can see kind of the quality of work that both me and Pop can do here at our shop. So remember, we painted the fenders, we painted the top of the hood, and we also painted the sleeper, and we color matched everything so everything looks all the same. It was an awesome color to spray. I think it looks killer with all the chrome. The interior cleaned up really nice. All the dings, all the dents are all nice and gone. This is a solid truck. Like I said, this truck has, I believe, 1.4 million miles on it, and it's ready for another 1.4 million. So I appreciate the opportunity from Mike. Mike has been an awesome client of mine. He's given me the opportunity to learn and kind of grow my detailing experiences and things like that. And I'm I'm glad that Pop is now available to kind of learn some things and do some things with me. This is an awesome experience. This is why I got the shop. This is the reason why I wanted my grandfather out here, and I brought him from Las Vegas to be a part of this. And so I'm excited. There's going to be a lot of trucks coming in the future. He's got a few more trucks that we're going to do, so you'll see some of those videos here on the channel. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and please subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Until then, have a good one.